Hi guys, I believe I'm live. Although of course no one's going to be here yet because I've literally just pressed stream. Give me a minute to boomer it in the background. There we go. Sorry, just going to tweet this out. There we go. Right. Oh my god. Hello chat, how you doing? Sorry, I'm just faffing around with... I've not done this for a while on my actual main setup, right? So give me a break. Let me... And I swear to God, right? So it is about 8 in the morning, a day later for me. Probably not 8, it's probably about 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. But basically, I flew back, I guess last night is the right time scale. And the flight landed at like 6 in the morning. I got home at like 9. I spent a couple of hours with the kids and the wife and stuff. And I didn't really have the option of going to bed even if I wanted to. I mean, I kind of did want to go to bed, obviously. But I really want to defeat jet lag. I hate jet lag so much. But also, I don't really have the option to go to bed because we're getting... for my wife's birthday, she was like, can we get the bathroom remodeled? I'm like, oh, fuck's sake, alright, fine. And so the builder's in there drilling and hammering. And it's like, right, okay, so I can't exactly sleep through that. And so the main bedroom that the bathroom's attached to is full of stuff, and we're not sleeping there at the moment. Sleeping in the spare room. But the thing is, my mum is currently in there painting the spare room because my daughter's going to be going in there soon, so it'll be her room. And it's like, oh, fucking hell. So there isn't even anywhere I can go to sleep, even if I wanted to. Cause the top of the house is just noise or occupied rooms. So I've just got to stay awake. I've just got to do it. So you guys are gonna have to help me. So I told my wife, she's like, oh, you're not gonna hang out with us. I'm like, you know what, darling, if I do, I'm just gonna fall asleep on the couch, and I'm gonna be annoyed if I do. So I'm going to try and stay up. So let me pop out the chat and get stuff sorted, because we're gonna play some video games, guys. Because you don't. I've got, you know what. My eyes is fucking blurry, so I've got to increase the size of the text on the chat because it's too fucking small. Mr. Anonymous, I couldn't get on Zomboid because I was travelling, and man, there's no way you can play Project Zomboid with a bad internet connection. Well, I'll probably just stream here for a bit, just because I've got this up. Tonight is entirely possible I will kind of fall asleep on the keyboard. Entirely possible. However, I got home and there's a new DLC for MechWarrior 5. I'm like, oh, that's very cute, Sergio, by the way. Hello to your newborn girl. I'm having to stay awake to conquer jet lag, right? Because what I want is to go to bed about 7 o'clock tonight and have a nice, long, thunderous sleep. But that means I've got to stay up for about 8 hours. Now, I was there for 2 weeks, Forrest. I was. I'm not... Creamage, I'm not drunk. I've just been awake for... I don't know, how long have I been awake for? A long time. And I'm too old to be staying. I can't go to bed, Shady. I've just explained, like, the bedrooms that I would have slept in are occupied. I've never built a Gundam model kit. Although, I mean, I'm not like Gundam isn't my thing. Like I'm the new MechWarrior is at 98% downloaded, so I figured we'd play some of that. I was going to play Rome, but then I realised that MechWarrior is up, so I'll get that instead. Oh, I probably snore like a demon, man. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to stream with Arch whenever he's around. Oh, well, congratulations, JK2782. Right. I think that's done. Excellent. Right. I don't know what this new DLC is. Let's find out. I know. I'm just desperately trying to struggle through the sleep schedule. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, do my best. Right. Let me. Is that showing the game? Why is that not showing the game? Why the hell isn't that showing the damn game? Oh, you motherfucker. Hang on a second. Oh, they're showing the game now. And yeah, all my bloody mods are out of date. Of course they're all out of date. Fine. You know what I'll do? I'll do a new campaign. I'll skip the fucking tutorial. Well, I'd love to go for a shower, but that means I'd have to shower. Well, I could. No, I'm not going to worry about the shower for now. I'll have a shower. I'll save the shower for later when I'm really fucking flagging. I haven't played Pharaoh Total War yet, but I watched Archer's stream playing Pharaoh, and man, I'm cautiously optimistic for Pharaoh video. Really fucking aged badly, didn't it? Holy shit, it looks fucking atrocious. I did not think. Yeah, I did a. Sorry, I'll turn this down. I noticed this is peaking a lot. Yeah, I did a like really long, like 2.5 hour long podcast with John Doyle. Now, what is going on here? No. I wanted to make sure the things. Right, what have I got? Right, I've got it. Right, okay, that's good. Okay, cool. So I've got one new chassis. Oh wow, great, brilliant job. Right, I want new career, don't I? That's what I want. When's it? Year 3038? I don't want to start in 3038. Right, hang on a second. Oh my god, okay. Let me put this back up a second. Because I'm just going to check the mods, because I really want yet another mech lab. Like, I hate not having the kind of control over editing the mechs. DLC 5. Is this DLC 5? I have no idea what DLC this is, but I mean, like, okay, let me install it and see if it works. Sorry about this, guys. Wishing One says, thank you for being you, a positive influence in my life. You obviously don't know me, but your voice of reason actually saved my life from alcoholism. Well, I'm really glad to hear that, man. You know, all these sort of stories, like people always, you know, tell me these really nice, positive stories, and it's so good, man. I really appreciate it. You know, what's interesting is alcohol was never like a particular vice of mine. I go, you know, I'll go drinking, you know, like with friends and stuff, but I just don't drink on my own. I don't feel drawn to alcohol. You know, I do it as a thing that you do when you're going out with the boys, you know. So, no, I'm not saying, you know, like anything about it really. Like, it's just, I just find it interesting how alcohol was never my vice. For me, it was smoking, really. Which I'm not, you know, it's no better, obviously. But yeah, well done, man. Well done on not, you know, getting off whatever vice it is. You know, just honestly, it's just good job. Yeah, you know, I don't mind the hard point system if there was a way of modifying the hard points. And I realise you'd be like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose of a hard point, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. Right, let's see what. Right, yeah, another mech lab, another blah blah blah. Give me a second. Client restart is going to be required. Yeah, I know. God, do I know. Sorry about this, guys. Have we confirmed that vaping doesn't kill you yet? I don't know anything about vaping. I didn't really like the taste. Oh, I'm quite enjoying the Dune game. I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10. You know, I mean, it's not perfect, right? There are definitely things I'd do. Like it's more 4X than strategy, you know. I'd have more unit types. For anyone just joining, I'm trying to defeat do I want to start the 30th? That's quite late. I don't want to start that late, and I don't want to start with that much. I'm trying desperately to defeat jet lag, but it's not easy. It's 35. Alright, what are we going to go for? Can't go for Davian again. I always go Davian. Let's go Steiner. I never go Steiner. Oh my god, I get Griffin to start with. Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah. Yeah, well, no, you say the taste of vaping is whatever you want it to be, but the thing is, there's a kind of taste, no matter what flavour of it you have, it has a kind of taste to it, and it's always the same kind of taste, right? And it just doesn't do it for me, you know. And I mean, if that's your thing, okay, great, you know. What are we going to call ourselves, boys? Let's go for the Molotov squad. Right. The only thing I want to change is stuff on the market, because why wouldn't the markets have loads of stuff on them? Right, okay, great. Yeah, sharp. Alright. I mean, I like commandos, but they are 25 tons. I see all our tonnage went onto my Griffin. Okay. Alright. No, stop it. Can I W? Oh, no, I can't WASD. Right, that's a nice defensive one. That sounds... No, not against Steiner. Targeted kill. I mean, I guess we can do a targeted kill. What was the difficulty on it? Doesn't say. Thankfully, the potential mechs look shit, so that's great. Alright, let's go do a targeted kill. Yeah, Chuck, that's correct. It's the kind of artificial taste, right? The vaping has. It feels like there's a kind of hollowness to a lot of modern ersatz products, you know. Okay, take that. That you can always tell, right? And I'm not really a huge fan of. Let's just take the cash.
Careful, Commander. The sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather.
I'll be as careful as I can.
Will be compromised as well.
But before we do, okay, that's not terrible. Oh yeah, the screen is a PMG. Good point. There we go. There we go. See? And I got $2 out of you. Thanks, though. I appreciate you telling me. Right. Okay. LRM5. Not a fan. Can I change that? And I don't need these jump jets either. I'd rather the SRM6 by a mile, and okay, that's too much armor. Way too much armor. I mean, obviously there's no such thing as too much armor, but I need some ammo, so... I mean, do I need this large laser, really? Maybe if I'd rather a couple more. Can I get another SRM6? No. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to have much in the way of SRMs. We'll try that. Yeah. Alright, I'll pay over the odds for it. Screw you bloody gougers. Oh, I tell you what, right. Gouging? Holy shit, right. So I got in at London Heathrow. And it's like, oh, it's 15 minutes to get to Paddington, the train station I need to get to. I was like, okay, great. I'll get the Heathrow Express. 25 quid, please. 25 fucking pounds for 15 minutes on a train. You fucking... Honestly, I was angry. I'm like really tired. And I'm just like, what? And he's like, yeah. I mean, what was I going to do, you know? I'm there. I'm literally right there on the platform. And it's like... 25 quid for a 15-minute journey. Honestly, I'm fucking salty about it. And because we got in so fucking early, it's like, oh, you can't get the super off-peak or off-peak train. And that means you've got to pay £80 for a one-way, 1 hour on the fucking train. I mean, it's £50 normally, which is hardly good, but oh my god, man. Ah, shit, I can see the heat on this. It's going to be a problem. But yeah, so I'm just generally grumpy about a lot of things.
I'm not seeing our targets at this location.
I'm seeing a target.
We might have more luck there.
I'm also seeing my heat go through the fucking roof.
Mech has been dispatched.
Oh, good. Oh, that's a lava planet as well. Massive frame loss. Yeah, I know, right? I should be salty about it. Like, I mean, I am going to charge it as a business expense. You know, I'll take that out of my tax. Thank you very much. But like, still, it's just
Looks like we got some bad intel.
fucking unreasonable.
Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
I don't know why the frames are going weird. Sorry. I'm in the middle of a battle, so I can't exactly... Oh, shit, that was a terrible shot. Oh my god, I should have chosen more heat sinks. Oh, fucking hell. How did an urban mech get around me? Right, dead urban mech, that's good.
Focusing the shared target. We're on your target, Commander.
Fine, I'll destroy these turrets, shall I?
Boss wants us on that target.
But guys, it's a turret.
Done.
I didn't want to chew up my heat blowing up a fucking turret. Maybe I'll chain fire those, actually. How are you getting 10 frames a minute?
Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Like, it on the back end, it's telling me everything looks good. I have no idea why. After this, I'll sort it out. Yeah, it's the trains in this country are just the worst.
The whole gang is here, Commander. Watch yourself.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target javelin.
Right, okay. The target is a javelin, boys. Oh shit. What's going on over there? Oh. Can I just walk through this? No. Can I punch my way through though? There we go. Oh shit, we've got a couple of targets actually. Ouch. Fuck off, bro. Get punched. Quick. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Oh, what the fuck is this over here? That's an urban mech. Fuck you, urban mech.
Target acquired.
How is this fucking arm so tough? There we go. Arm gone. Urban mech basically disabled. God, I've taken a lot of damage here. There's another javelin. Fuck. Well, that did wonders to his center torso there, didn't it? Fuck. This isn't going well. Alright,
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
guys, go get the fucking blackjack.
Do this.
Clear of the chassis. Heading to extraction.
Okay, not good.
Successful. Heading to extraction.
Get punched. Fucking. Listen, bro. There we go.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
That's another fucking urban mech. Oh fuck, I've lost all my medium lasers. But to be honest with you, that might be a blessing in disguise because of my heat. Right, look, guys. Can we take out the blackjack, please? There we
Has
go.
been neutralized.
Right, let's just get the fuck out of here.
I have all targets showing up as KIA on my scopes.
Great.
Work.
Target acquired.
Now let's get you all home.
Yeah,
Head
good
to the
idea.
evac point.
Yeah, I will look at the frame rate in a second. Hang on, guys. I've no idea why. I mean, everything looks fine on the back end, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But like, I'll go have a look at it. I just want to get out of the battlefield. Well, that was a massive fucking waste of money, wasn't it? That I've gained nothing from. Right, one sec. Right, okay, I'm not downloading anything on Steam. I mean, I've got an amazing internet connection, it should be fine. Output. Sorry, you're going to say. Right, you're going to have to let me know if this has changed. Yeah, I mean, it seems to have changed, actually. Right, I mean, the kilobytes per second seems to be a lot faster. Oh, the audio is good, but I'm glad to hear that. Very glad that the audio is good. Better. Right, okay, that's good. No, I went into the settings on OBS and just, like, increase stuff. Right. But that's good, right, okay. Holy shit, how much is this going to cost me? I dread to think. I mean, at least I got another SRM6, I suppose. Fuck! What? Okay, fine. Alright, let's go to Florida. Man, I tell you what, get back to England. Ah, I've got to skip fucking... Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I'm going to have to save and exit and put in that, get that fucking skip jump ship animation thing, because that just pissed me off so much. Like, and it's the sort of thing. It's the sort of thing that's it's really stupid, but it's like when you're playtesting this, guys, what you're like, why do we have to wait for 25 seconds while the jump ship like animation plays every single time? It's not like if you were to do it like once, you know, every 15 minutes or something, it'd be fine, but you do it literally once every 5 fucking minutes. Right, how's it? I will continue to change settings until we get a good frame rate or whatever. There's no reason why I shouldn't have a good frame rate. So you yeah, game capture modes. There we go. So let me know if the frame rate is better. Well, I've met Tim plenty of times. Tim's a good guy. What was really nice, right, is when Tim wasn't around, all of his staff would just tell me about how great a boss he was and how they really appreciate what he's built and how, you know, what the fuck? Why is that costing so much? Fuck. And how they're really happy doing what they do, and that was really nice. You know, it's like, oh, that's really cute. You know. I could get another commando, couldn't I? I think I'll get one with an engine core. They're saying that. How much is an engine core? I mean, that's cheaper. Let's get this one and see what happens. Yeah, it's choppy. How the fuck is it choppy? I mean, everyone's got their own hosting style, so I don't want to say that yes or no. You know, that he's doing anything wrong or not wrong. find only medium lasers. Missing a heatsink. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, fine. Got it. Okay, I mean that cost the Earth, but I suppose it was cheaper than the 3 million one. Windows update running? I don't think so. Like not that I'm aware of. How is it fucking choppy? I don't get it. I mean, I'll just keep changing things in the background. I don't know what CRF means. Let's try that and see what happens. I mean, I have no idea why it wouldn't be just running like it does on Twitch, right? So, if anyone's got any ideas and suggestions, do feel free to let me know. Right, what have we got over here? Good, Garrison and Battlefield. That's perfect. Generico says sends $10 of some sort. I assume that's Australian. Put it towards the cost of train tickets. Well, thank you. I certainly will. Right, let's just do a Battlefield. Hopefully we can walk away with some money after this.
Conditions will interfere with your sensors.
Enjoy your commando.
Most likely restrict visibility. Be careful out there.
Yes, you did just see Florida. Wait. Because that is the place that I was at on BattleTech and in real life. Could you repair it? To be honest with you, maybe I should get an extra heatsink in there instead of 4 lasers. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I know you're going to gouge me for $5,000 just for the sake of it. I appreciate, I understand. I mean, I could try turning down the resolution. No, I can't.
Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors
Oh,
online.
yeah, let me do that.
Weapons online. All systems phenomena.
I'll figure it out.
Battlefield is up ahead. Enemies
In a
will
minute.
be relentless on this front, so take care not to overextend your stay here.
Disneyland would be improved
If
by
you
having
do
mech
stick
stomping around. Yeah, it would.
Our employers are offering a competitive combat bonus if we can continue to hold off enemy forces past our negotiated
GBP
timetable.
obviously means good boy points. Good point. No, I'm paying for amazing internet. This is not a problem on Twitch, so it's obviously something to do with my OBS settings. I'll figure out at some point. How the fuck do I get to this base?
Enemy forces moving in, Commander.
Yeah, well, there
Get
we go.
ready for them.
Well, I hope my 25-ton mechs are ready. Try 60 frames per second. What does that even mean? Like, I know what frames per second mean, but like, where would I be changing that? Like,
Target in sight.
Target acquired.
Last one
fucking
test on
sky
that target.
demons.
Target destroyed.
That's it. Okay. There is nowhere that it locks it at 30 frames a second that I can see. Oh, I think I'd have to stop the stream. Okay, hang on a sec. Right, I should be back. Hopefully YouTube didn't die on the other end. Chat, let me know if I'm back. Good. Right, okay, that's something. Right, tell me tell me what the frame rate's like now. Well, that's good. I'm glad you can hear me. Fixed. Right, brilliant.
Target acquired.
Excellent. Right, good. We are so back. That's good to know. Yeah, no, the chat I had with John Doyle was really good. I personally really enjoyed going on Tim's show. I thought it was really good. Just a really vigorous chat, which I really enjoy. You know, there's no point just having a conversation with someone where you just agree with them constantly. And like, you know, any disagreement I have with Tim would never be vicious or anything, so that's always good.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
I don't think it's up yet. I don't think Dave Rubin's released his one yet either, which is a shame because that was a good one too. Because I've been on a very similar journey to Dave, so it's nice to. Where are these bloody enemies?
New target.
It was nice to have a chat with him,
Boss, what's loading
catch up
up?
after like 7 years or something. It's been a while.
Target acquired.
Can't see shit. Fucking locusts, man. Oh, come on. There we go.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
More hostiles
There we go.
entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Forming on you.
What, the stream ended? Did it? Fucking what? Doesn't say it's ended on mine. It says I'm still live. Sorry, I'm just going to look at. What the hell is going on? Well, I mean, it seems to be live on mine. What are you talking about? Right, okay, good. I'm glad it's still working. God damn it, man. Technology can just do one. Tell you that. Alright, fucking Jenna, okay. I guess maybe YouTube's having an aneurysm? I don't know. I'm having a fucking aneurysm. Yeah, got you, little shit. Jenna's taking a lot more damage than I was expecting. But I have to say, my heat's a lot more manageable now, so that's good. I mean, maybe it's because I'm in an Arctic biome. Oh, come on! Oh, good. We finally took down the Jenna. Well done, boys. Alright, there's only 3 more. I lost 100 viewers. Damn.
Target acquired.
Right, presumably it'll just be like tanks and stuff now. Yes, God. I tell you, it's always wonderful playing, meeting people and going and traveling and seeing people and stuff like that and doing interesting things. But man, I'm just so old. I don't like traveling anymore. Like, I went to the Blaze and it was really good. I met Glenn Beck. Like, weirdly.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch
Like,
out
of all
for
people
them.
to meet, right? But no, I went on the Blaze and everyone there was really nice and it was really funny. Alex Stein's show was just hilarious. It's just like madcap.
Near target Phoenix Hawk.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Yeah, again, boys. Can't see shit. There it is. Oh, he's getting pummeled. Yeah, where's your large laser gun? Hey, hey.
Target
Done.
destroyed. Target acquired.
And then just this harasser and then sorted. No, I didn't meet up with Alex Jones this time. He's in Austin. And I went to Dallas Fort Worth. Which I tell you what was really nice, man. That Dallas is a lovely city. Like, everyone's dunking on it and like being like, oh, this is shit city. It's like, I actually really enjoyed it. And everyone there was really nice. Like, it's just really friendly and cheerful people. Like, I didn't meet anyone who's a miserable git, whereas there are loads of miserable gits in Miami. Martin, people have indeed seen me and Alex Jones in the same room together. I did play Dark Tide, but I didn't really get into it. I didn't really enjoy it that much.
Our window for extraction is closing. Let's get out of here.
I've been on Alex's show like twice. Well, I've heard that it is purple, yeah. I believe the yeah, I know I could, but I'm not going to. I believe the rot has set in. See, look at that. I'm looking for the lowest damages possible. And then we'll do the Garrison one as well, since we're here. Well, whenever Alex is able to come to the UK, I guess I'm happy to have him on. Well, yeah, I mean, like, I've heard that it's a blue city. Right.
Our employer has called upon us to move to the Mort nav point and assist on-site personnel with the defense of the facilities found at the Mort location. Let's get moving.
I do like the Commando. Yeah, for a 25-ton mech, it's always it can't take any damage, but it's such a punchy little shit. Fucking hell! What the hell? Not this way, boys. Not this way. It's such a punchy little shit. I tell you what, though, man, Miami I didn't really meet any Americans in there. Like, the only Americans I met were ones who had specifically moved to Miami, like Luke Radowski. I met one native Miamian, and she was really nice, but she was like, I don't really feel attached to my town, my city. I was like, right, okay, that's weird. You know, you've been here your whole life, and you're just like, meh. Loads and loads of Cubans and Venezuelans and Brazilians and stuff like that. You know, Dallas is surprisingly green. Right, I got an Uber wherever, I can't remember where I was going, but like I got an Uber and
Just walk up to it.
I asked the woman driving, I was like, how is it you have so much grass around? She's like, you know, I don't know. I've wondered that myself. I was like, right, okay, that's interesting.
Excellent find, Commander.
Because Dallas actually has loads of grass. So I was just like, do you guys get a lot of rain here? She's like, no, hardly ever. And so I was just like, right, that's weird. Yeah, it's Miami is basically a Latin city. I'm not even joking. It's really weird. I have not met Bab. Well, yeah, that's the thing. When did the grass grow? Like, there's loads of grass and loads of trees all over Dallas, and so it's just like, okay, you know. And it's unbelievably hot. It's hotter than it was in Miami.
Commander, remember that you're contracted to protect as much of this facility as possible. We'd much rather
English
see
people are
active
friendly if you are
bonuses than
polite.
reconstruct extensive amounts of the facility.
Hostile forces just
Like
crossed the perimeter,
bloke. I
Commander.
can't pronounce the
They're
rest of that.
heading your way.
Obviously, we're not friendly if you're impolite.
I spy an
Well, that's the thing. You say people watering their lawns, but it wasn't just lawns, right? It was like just the areas between like roads and stuff like that on quite large stretches of road. You know, and it's like, okay, areas I'm pretty sure don't get watered.
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander. Brilliant. Payload
As long as they're not
acquired.
tangos, that's okay. Yeah, maybe underwater wells. Maybe, I don't know. And I asked, and this woman was just like, I don't know. I was like, okay. Just got this mystery grass that you can't really account for. Which, I mean, is better than not having grass at all, like California. No, that's not true. There is grass in some parts, but, like, not much. Listen, you fucking VTOLs, come here. Oh, what?
You must have really kicked over the beehive here.
Yeah, I'm a big
More
beehive kicker.
hostiles inbound.
We're on it, boss.
Oh, you're moving to the US. Right. Sorry, I misread you. I have no plans to go to Australia.
Target is done.
Honestly, not for any other reason. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the idea of massively poisonous spiders around and stuff like that. But really, the thing that's preventing me from going to Australia is the distance. I just don't want to spend like 24 hours flying.
Target acquired.
Target shared, engaging.
I did not go hog hunting in a helicopter this time. We did go shooting in Miami though. That was good fun. Oh, fuck's sake.
Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Ooh, Vindicator. Yeah, 24 hours I was optimistic as well, that's true. It's totally true, and I'm just not doing it. Yeah, I just don't want to. I mean, maybe if I was doing like some sort of like, go to Greece or something for a few days, go to like India for a few days, go to China for a few days, and go to Australia. But to be honest with you, it sounds really expensive, so. I bet that I can't even imagine how much flights to Australia cost. Just get fucking hammered, bitch. Come on. There we go. Done. Wow, I've taken hardly any damage. My guys aren't in bad shape either. Another enforcer, okay.
Target acquired.
Nearly there,
I mean, it was only a 9-hour flight back from Dallas, and it took 8 hours, weirdly. So that was actually pretty good. I've got no complaints on that.
acquired.
£700 to Australia? I doubt it. But it's way more than that. I'm going to check. Trying to get his head, but it's not happening. There we go, let's get the center torso. Get cord.
Target acquired.
Alright, what's this? A light tank, that's fine. It'd probably take a lot of money to get a load seater's Commonwealth tour. Right, hang on a second. Let's have a look at the Australian flights, shall we? Have a look at Sky Scanner.
Engaging Lance focus.
Right. Okay, to be fair, actually they're a lot cheaper than I was expecting. So if we go to say Sydney, I'll let my guys take out this tank a second. In November,
Well done, Commander. The area is secure.
one adult in economy. Is it a return? Yeah, it is a return. Okay, actually, some of that's quite cheap. Actually, that's cheaper than going to America. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I'm surprised. I did not realise it was actually that cheap to get to Australia. But the thing is, it's still the time. The ungodly time it takes to get from one place to another. Oh, why is my nose going weird? No, I'm not going down there. I just said. I do not want to go to the very bottom of the earth and fall off. Didn't I turn that fucking mod on? I didn't turn that fucking mod on. Hang on a second. Let me turn that mod on. Yeah, it took months. Actual months to get to Australia. Like, you'd literally be on. Can you imagine being on a boat for fucking months? Oh, really, a client restart is required. Just to, okay, hang on a second. Yeah, man, I just, like, the past, it's like, imagine 100 years ago living in Texas or Florida without AC. Like, the South of America is a really strange place to me, because when it's a nice day out, I go out in, like, shorts and t-shirt, right? Like a normal person. And you can't do that in America. And you'll notice that everyone is actually walking around in, like, hoodies and stuff like that, because you go from one place, which is air-conditioned and therefore cold, to another place, which is air-conditioned and therefore cold. You've got a very brief window of time of getting into the car that is baking hot, and then you are back to being cold. So actually I would go to, like, you know, a bar or whatever in America, and I'd be fucking freezing. In Texas or Florida. It's just really weird. Hang on a second. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to sell it. 4 mil. I don't think Locust is worth that. 1.2 mil, that's not bad. Right. Let's just save that up, shall we? Yeah, so it's just... Oh, it's miles away, though. Just want some nice, easy battlefield contracts. No. Alright, we're going to do the target kill one, even though I'll regret it. I've been awake. Oh, God, I don't know. Don't even know what the time is now. It says midday. The thing is, I don't even know what fucking day it is. What? I do like Alex Jones. Why did you say that? Right. Need to make a bit more money on these now. Well, I'm fine with air conditioning. It's just, like, Americans seem to go overboard on air conditioning. Where it's like, right, we're going to have it as literally freezer temperatures. Is a young Ursula von der Leyen a wood for you? I don't know. What she look like when she was young? Let me Google it. I mean, she was a fine-looking woman, like, you know, normal. She's not like a babe or something, but she perfectly normal-looking woman, you know, of normal attractiveness. What a weird, what a weird question. Hey, T Down Under. G'day, Carl. Fan of your work. Really like the movies to show Zoomers. Hope there's more of that. You missed out Dirty Harry movies, by the way. Well, I mean, there's so much, isn't there? Like, and this is one thing that like AA and others go on about, where it's like the Zoomers is basically culturally disconnected. Fuck.
Target acquired.
Culturally disconnected from like previous generations, and that's not good. You know, and not only that, it means that they're missing a kind of education that is also not good, obviously. Oh, that went down quick.
Acquired.
Alright, let's get this fucking open mech first. Light rifles? How you shit. Blackjack. Guess you can get that in the back, can't you?
Target acquired.
Let's burn it down.
No, this blackjack's going apart like butter.
We've gotten all of them, Commander. Good job.
Okay, great. Let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
Go home. Head to the evac point.
I see that dropship coming in, and we get nothing for doing anything about it, so time to leave.
Target acquired.
Enemy eliminated.
Yeah, so what else?
Once you've found the targeted
I mean, yeah, like, you know, Starship Troopers and all that was all good. I mean, I don't know, like, I didn't consciously try and leave anything off. There was just so much that you want to, like, add to it. I guess I'll take that medium laser. Not terrible. I really need to upgrade my mechs though. There must be another thingamabob. Repair, like... Okay, maybe there's not. How far am I willing to go? How much money am I willing to waste? Hey, Starship Troopers is an amazing book. Okay, maybe there's not. Oh, fuck you. Okay, I'm just going to reload that a second. So I don't waste that money. Because I just can't afford to waste that money. But yeah, the book was amazing, man. Yeah, I'm worried about Gen Z, to be honest. I mean, I feel bad for what's been done to them, more than anything. Like, 'cause, you know, they didn't do this to themselves. Yeah, I'm big on the service guarantee citizenship thing. Right, can I get an assassin? No, probably not. Right, yourself 1, 2. What equipment do I have? I was hoping I'd have better stuff than that. I've got a few large lasers that suck because I'm not using them. Goodbye LRMs. Goodbye SRMs. Loads of jump jets. Right, I think maybe... No. No. Damn it. Okay, maybe if I sell some PPCs as well. I don't want to sell the PPCs. The AC5, that, and these, and those. Right. This is going to be kind of fucking close, isn't it? Right, can't repair the assassin. How much does it cost to repair? 300k. Okay. Can I get to a mission? Fuck! I don't want that mission. Fuck. Okay. Just need to sell a little bit more. There we go. Fuck, the bills are gonna come in. Alright, what have we got here? Okay, I guess we're doing this one. Yeah, I know. Starship Troopers is obviously not fascism. And people are stupid.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
Alright, I still haven't reached. Okay. No, I'm back in England now. Thank God. I got back and the temperature was normal and it was raining. I was like, oh, thank Christ. Sleep Raymond is the enemy because I have mega jet lag and I want to stay up to a reasonable time. I'd like to go to bed about 7 o'clock tonight so I can have a nice long sleep and wake up and have a normal day tomorrow. That is the plan. Yeah, I'll probably be back on Wednesday in the office. Because I'll take tomorrow off to recuperate, basically. Because like, it wasn't a holiday, man. It was just work every single day. Like, I normally get more days off a week than when I'm at work, you know? Because basically every day, or, you know, every other day I was like on a podcast or doing something or traveling.
That target is ours.
Jesus fucking Christ, look at the damage this urban mech's done to me.
Target destroyed.
Now, I'm not really an Armored Core guy because Archer was saying it's very like arcadey, and that's not why I play giant mech games.
Our munitions can be restocked.
I play giant mech games to feel like I'm walking around a massive tank that can have jump jets and punch things. Ow.
Dispatched.
Okay, I didn't mean to chest thump it.
Target acquired.
Oh my god. This is not going very well.
One down.
Yeah, well done. Hey, I destroyed a small laser turret. Okay, bravo. Do you want a fucking medal? Because you're not getting one. Do I think 40k will ever end up like Star Wars?
Target acquired.
Maybe. It's really just the fandom that prevents it. Because the 40k fandom is basically rabidly right wing. So, what's my opinion on the Annihilator? What, the mech? It's okay.
That one.
It's not one of my favourite mechs, that I've got to say. I think it's kind of ugly. I don't think it's terribly good. I mean, there are other mechs in that weight category that I would choose over the Annihilator, given the option. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd choose a fucking awesome over the Annihilator. Not that way.
Target acquired.
Guys, can you shoot that VTOL for me? Thanks. I didn't play the Starship Troopers game. I watched Arch play it a bit, and like the problem that Starship Troopers I think has is kind of the problems that like an Aliens game would have, is the lack of variety in enemies.
Target destroyed.
Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander.
Of
Our
course we're at the
target
wrong
must have
place.
given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Yeah, you can't. The Mad Cat has got a genuinely beautiful aesthetic about it, doesn't it? Fucking hell, what's going on?
Target acquired.
Something behind us. It's not just that turret.
Target commander.
Fucking commando. Ah, got you there, you little shit. I mean, the good thing about the commando, as well as the bad thing about it, is it's got no armor. There we go. Well done, boys.
Target acquired.
And I like it when enemy mechs basically don't have any armor. Yeah, they didn't put the skinnies in, which is annoying.
Blackjack.
Target identified, Commander. Put them down.
We'll get him.
Yeah, go get that blackjack, boys. What the fuck are you doing up there?
Target
Ow.
acquired.
Oh, fucking urban mech. Obviously it's a fucking urban mech. Go get the blackjack.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Okay. Was that it?
That bounty
Great.
is ours. Farhad will break open a case of Timbiki Dork when you get back to the ship safely.
Oh, I'd love some Timbiki Dark.
Following your lead, boss.
I feel like the assassin wasn't doing a lot there. I mean, what are you fucking doing over there?
Being ripped apart. Need help.
Yeah, well, it's time to leave, so...
Arrow lost.
Shaker Silver. When you're backing, get hosts like Charlie to cool it on simping for tyranny. They justify the left's abuse of power and hoping to be the next in line to abuse it. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not a libertarian. I just don't think it's a feasible political philosophy at this point. We've got to be confident in exercising authority. I mean, I don't know what Charlie... I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but like, I think we need to be more circumspect about it. If you've got a particular like thing, then lay it out, because I haven't been able to watch the podcast, obviously. Yeah, the AI part thing's fucking stupid on this as well. Well, I mean, I guess that was some money. Oh, actually, no, that was pretty good, all things considered. I'm going to sort out that assassin in a minute, because I really don't like the default assassin loadout. Like, yeah, you'll have to tell me what it is, particularly said, that you think is wrong. Why has it got a 16-ton engine? Okay, look, we're just going to strip Max. Let's sort this out. I'm always gutted with the assassin. You're right that there's a vast difference between tyranny and anarchy, obviously. But like, you'll need to like give me the example specifically as to what you're talking about, because I don't know, you know. Right. Do not need an engine that heavy. I haven't seen the new Marine Command Squad. Right, 180 goes 72. That's perfectly fast. Wow, we've got not many weapons at all, have we? Right, lots of SRMs probably is what. Got any lasers? PPC, be nice. Don't want to put on 24 armor arm though, to be honest. Feels like it's just going to get blown off and cost me money. Oh god, these large lasers are expensive too. Fuck that. Huh. Shaker Silver, I hope you're writing out a big explanation of what the issue was, because I'm curious what you're talking about. People don't know better and need a certain kind of person to lead them. Well, I mean, in many ways that's true, isn't it? Like, it doesn't mean you necessarily, does it? But like, you're right, because I mean, like, the problem that we have, right? And I don't want to sound arrogant saying this, but we collectively kind of have a self-selective sort of intelligence bias. As in, you know, we're smart people, and therefore... Oh wait, I haven't got any SRM ammo. Goddamn, that's pain. And we assume that that means anything we could come up with could apply to everyone, and I just don't think that's true. Actually, I think there are a lot of people who want the people in charge to be able to like do things, and make sure that stuff is well tended to. If that makes sense. Okay, but Shakespeare, you can give one example where I think the elites are wrong, obviously, and in fact, then give me many examples where I think the elites are wrong. But that doesn't change the fact that there are many, many, many people who want the people in charge to just do stuff, and like, you know, that's surely the point of why we elect politicians. They're meant to do stuff, so it's just not as simple as to be like boil it down to one thing and then be like, right, there we go, you know. And so and that's the thing. The right, this whole fucking attitude, like we've got to think our way through it, right? Because having a kind of like we don't want the people in charge to do anything right wing is definitely why the left is able to just do everything they want all the time. We really need to be able to come up with like a normative. We should do this and get this done, because the left has this and they get lots done. And I'm tired of the right never getting anything done. Like, why can't we advance like a right-wing agenda? That would be good, wouldn't it? And so we need to get past this libertarian sort of, we shouldn't do anything. It's got to be done, man. It's got to be done. What do you mean you don't agree with that premise? Rack up those Steiner bucks. I know I'm 1 ton under tonnage, but like, it's just gonna have to be done. Oh, thanks, Luke. I appreciate that. Yeah, will to power is the only way. Exactly. Like I just like I said on Tim, like the side that wants to be left alone. I mean, this is our McIntyre's thing. The side that wants to be left alone will be defeated by the side who wants to take them. You know, it's like, we've got no choice. I mean, just trying to get them to leave us alone isn't working. We have to play offense. Well, look, Shake Silver, like, define authoritarian for me. Like, it's not that people can't be trusted to be right-wing without a state. People are naturally right-wing, either way, right? But the problem is, the organised minority of the left will just use the state apparatus to take over and fuck up our societies, and we haven't got a good argument as to why we should be in charge. It's like they're going, well, I mean, you know, maybe the right shouldn't be in charge of like the institutions and stuff. It's like, okay, but I don't agree with that. Like, so you're gonna have to define authoritarian for me, because as far as I can tell, authoritarian is just a word that leftists use that means willing to exercise authority that is not left wing, right? And if that's the case, then sure. But like, it also means very little, you know. Fucking hell, what is going on with these loadouts? 2 PPCs. Fucking urban mechs on steroids. What the fuck is this? Yeah, you're gonna have to define these things for me, man. Look, dude, there's no destroying the state apparatus. Like, there's always going to be a government. There is always going to be something that the government does. It's always going to be legislating. It will create laws, it will enforce the laws, so we may as well get used to that, I think. Like, I mean, it's just not going to be the case where you live in a situation where that doesn't occur, so I don't really see the point in, you know, talking about, like, saying no nanny state is not the same thing as saying no state and no executive function from the state either.
New target, Centurion.
Shit, that's pretty tough.
Let's burn it down.
I have no idea why urban mechs are so durable for their size either. I don't see why we can't have like a sort of DeSantis style executive in the right. Like there doesn't seem to be any reason why we can't just legislate in the same way that the left does. Apart from the fact we haven't got the politicians to do it. But like, you know, if we did, I would have absolutely no problem with it, you know. Good. That's what I want. And yeah, like the whole thing seems to be like, well, we'll just leave the left with as much as what they've got until they continue to take over the rest of what we've got. It's like, I'd rather be running them out of town in their own locations. Like, what's the right's plan to take back New York or California? Like, we need to have a proper plan in order to take these places. And you start thinking about it, just being like, oh well, don't oppress me using the state, bro. That's not good enough. I mean, is it not become apparent that's not good enough? You know.
More enemies inbound. They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Assassin.
I don't think I am strawmanning libertarians. That's the thing. I think there's a fundamental problem with libertarianism. It's not that I'm not sympathetic. I am sympathetic, you know. Like, I want the government having as little influence in my life and taking as little of my money as possible as well. But the problem is that that leaves the field open for people who want to go and get involved with that sort of stuff. And I don't think we should do that, because that's just kind of waiting around for them to kick us in the face. Even then, it's like minarchism is not enough, right? What you need is an affirmative doctrine that tells people what they're supposed to do that day, right, for their own good. Like, get up, go to work, earn some money, support your family. Like, libertarianism doesn't really, it can't really say that. That all sort of goes assumed in libertarianism, but if you were to just take libertarian doctrine on its own, you wouldn't get to that position. It's like, yeah, you just be like, okay, well, you'll starve. And it's like, okay, well, be okay with starving. Okay, maybe. But I'm not okay with that being an option. It's not okay to starve. It's not okay to be a fucking drug-up loser. It's not okay to do any of these things. And it's like, the problem with libertarianism is that it just says, well, don't do things. It's like, no, you should do things. And it also introduces a sort of moral permissiveness in some things that just shouldn't be there. Like, drugs is a great example. It's just not good for you to take drugs. It's not good. I mean, I know I've done drugs, you know. I know what I'm talking about. It's not good for you. You shouldn't do it. Shaker Silver, you do need an affirmative doctrine. And I decide that doctrine. You decide that doctrine. Together we will decide that doctrine. And then we will use that doctrine to win. In the same way the left has. Yeah. Shaker, we are society. Literally, we are not the state. Like, we, people in society, are going to get our affirmative doctrine, and then we're going to get politicians to support it, and then vote them into power to enforce it. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Nah, that's not the end of the world. So look. Yeah, but we want the state to do what we want. Like, it needs to be done. Yes, Pete, we are going to make the world safe for children. That's our mission. $160. We'll be alright.
conditions in the area will restrict visibility.
I could probably... No, I'll worry about the assassin afterwards. Like, it's just... I just don't agree with the way that libertarianism conceives of the world and the interaction between the people and the state. Like, while they're taxing me, I want people in there doing what I want them to do. You know, and it's, like I said, it's not that I'm not sympathetic, but they just won't leave you alone. They just won't. And so you have to have an affirmative doctrine that we can have asserted through the democratic mechanisms. I just don't see any other options. So either that we just get destroyed slowly but surely, which is what's happening at the moment.
Battlefield is ahead. Enemies will be relentless on this front, so take care not to overextend your stay here.
And there are people in the chat being like, "Oh, we are the state," and stuff like that. No, we're not the state. That's the problem, right? Like there is a distinction between society and the state. That's totally true. Shaker, does your state leave you alone? Like, I don't think it does. You know, I personally don't see myself holding any political power, no. But it would be nice if we had a doctrine that we could, in this is exactly the same way the left does it. Just has a bunch of sort of shibboleths and watchwords that they essentially, you know, persuade people to use. To commit to a series of moral premises and positions, and from this, the things they want follow as a natural matter of course. But yeah, I mean, if you want, like, yeah, going, oh, true Euroman, dude, get fucked. I live in England. Like, there's no getting around what the situation is, right? And again, I don't think that in America, I think this condescension, this arrogance really needs to fucking drop off quick. Because soon you're going to live in Europe, whether you like it or not. Because the Democrats are just going to keep taking everything you have. Like, you are not reddening their states, they're blueing your states. So it's like, okay, good luck. You know, and they will just they're turning America into Europe. Yeah? It's like, we need to be realistic, in my opinion. Thumble Gadget says, power can mean many things. Sauron is powerful, so is Aragon. People follow Sauron because they're compelled. People follow Aragon because he's their leader. No compulsion required. Yeah, and I think we can do the same as Aragon. People followed Aragon because they had a good reason to follow him.
Target down.
Target acquired.
Additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position.
Target destroyed. New target vindicated.
LRM 20 and 4 medium lasers. Holy fuck.
Incoming hostile mech.
Jesus. Since when did a Vindicator have that? Bit worried about this. What the fuck is this over here?
New target assassin.
Right. Is that an assassin with my loadout on it?
Let's do this.
Mech kill confirmed.
Right, see, that's Vindicator.
Coordinated fire on requested target.
Ow. I think it's punch. Get him, boys, get him.
Focusing fire.
I'm overheating. Come on, come on.
Critical. Target destroyed.
Sticks going full MAGA has been enjoyable to watch. Yeah, right.
Target acquired.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Shaker, it's just not the way the real world works, as far as I can tell. I mean, like, yeah, I don't want an abusive state either. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't have any influence over the policy of the state.
New target.
Because again, you're just leaving the ground open to leftism. We have to have a sort of muscular, conservative doctrine that has the ability and a will to power that will demand and enact things. It's just the way it has to be, I'm afraid. God, the spider's such a shit mech.
Acquired.
Engaging shared target ID.
That was close.
More enemies inbound. They're really all yearning for you, Commander.
There we go.
Watch out.
There's the panther defanged. Shit, heat though.
We're on your target, Commander.
Oh,
Target
There we
Mech
go.
eliminated.
well done, boys. Right, form. Dude, we're not giving any policy to the state. The state does nothing that we want. Like, it's just mad. Like, the state is doing absolutely the opposite of everything we want.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target Vulcan.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
I am Nastro, trying to stay awake so I can get an early night tonight and have a good night's sleep. Because another thing about traveling, right? It's not that I sleep I'm not like Princess and the Pea when it comes to fucking sleeping in beds that aren't my own, but it does get weird after a while where you're sleeping in different climate and like different bed and different pillows and you're not used to it. And I do have trouble like having a really solid night's sleep in a hotel room. So I am really looking forward to sleeping in my own bed tonight.
Critical.
Yeah, get him, Spider. Get out of post-Thatcher Reagan mindset.
Rendezvous with us at the extraction
Why?
point when you're ready.
We are beyond Thatcher and Reagan. They have the responsibility either way, whether we like it or not. They already do this. And this is the game. I'm not prepared to not play it. And this is the thing, right? Again, you don't have an affirmative doctrine, right? What should we be doing?
Target acquired.
Focusing the shared target.
Hello, Chuck Sneed. The Stay the Fuck Awake
Welcome back.
mission is going alright.
Destroyed.
Very Messiah. Congratulations, Carl. All it took was a decade of building a new counterculture media empire for you to get back to what you've always wanted to do, play video games on YouTube. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, wow, 15. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty fucked. Okay. I guess we'll go to Vulcan. A couple of AC5s and another SRM6. Reasonably good, reasonably good. Let's nip over to York. We've got a little bit of money. Matthew Hammond says, it was nice seeing you on various shows while in the US. I agree that someone does a heinous crime, they should hang by a rope publicly. Yeah, it's just too permissive these days. We're just way too permissive. Right. Okay, so I'm going to sell one of these commandos. Peril, and then we'll fix up that Vulcan. No, Shaker Silver, that is not an affirmative doctrine. That is a negative doctrine, right? Don't do something or I'll shoot you isn't what should you do today. Let's get rid of this shit, actually. My continued hatred of jump jets. How many? 3. Okay. Fuck. I think I... Right. Have an AC5. Do I have any ammo for AC5s? No. Neither do they. Okay. So what ammo do I have? I've got AC2 ammo. I hate AC2s. Okay, I've got AC10. 12 tons. You can carry that. No. Go on the torso, thank you. Not having you lose this nice shiny AC10 I've just bought for you on the first. Right, and I've got literally nothing else. God damn it. Okay, I guess I can't have the AC10. That was a nice waste of money, wasn't it? I guess he's gonna... Can he have the... He can't have the AC2 though, so... Okay, enjoy that. I mean... Have a flamer? To make up the... Oh, wait a minute. Got a medium laser? That'll do. Yeah. I'll take both of those. In fact, we'll take a couple of those too. Yeah, enjoy your medium laser there, my friend. This is by far the best loadout that we could have had, but by far from, even, is what I meant. Yeah, not the best loadout in the world, but I mean, you know, it's PPC. Probably better than the Commando. Don't really want to fight in defense for the pirates. There we go, nice battlefield one. Thing is, it's not the only doctrine the state needs. That's the thing. It's like the state will, for example, set the agenda on education and various other things, and I want it set a doctrine that I'm happy with. Where the fuck is Goblin? How long does it take to get Goblin? Because I really would like that fucking hero. Phoenix Hawk. I've never seen anything by Peter Zayan, so.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor online.
The year is 2040. The Gamergate party has assumed power.
Online. All systems nominal.
We're going on the front lines, Commander. The good news is that we can rack up a big salvage
Yeah, there's definitely a
payout if
better,
we're able to maintain our
a
position.
better Vulcan
But remember,
loadout
you
than
have
that.
to be alive
But
to spend it. Come back
I
safe.
guess you've got to go with what you've got. We're a bit strapped for resources at the moment, I suppose. Yeah, but it's not going to happen, Shake Silver. Like, this is just some sort of political wish list that's just never going to manifest in reality. Like, it's just not going to happen. Oh yeah, go watch Load Seekers, guys. Obviously, you know, I'm literally just doing this to stay awake. So.
Target in sight.
Definitely go watch them. I'm glad it's 1 o'clock actually. I'm glad I've managed to last this long.
Wrecked.
She's so wrecked. Okay.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
No, I do think the state does have to have some sort of regulatory function. The more I think about it, like, I just don't think under any circumstances that the state should be indoctrinating kids with leftism. You know, I'm not prepared to live and let live on this.
Target acquired.
Like, it's not good for the kids.
My kill.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, what? I don't remember. Fucking
Target destroyed.
fuck hell.
Firing on the commando's requested target.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
Thanks, Pterodome.
Target acquired.
Thumble Gudget says affirmative doctrine must prepare civil society to pick things up locally. If the liberal state falls, we own our problems, not the state.
New target.
Yeah, but the thing is, if the state was managed by right wingers, we wouldn't be in this problem.
That target.
Like, we wouldn't be looking at the imminent collapse of society. So, I think there's an important lesson there for the right. Have a positive affirmative doctrine.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
We're on your target, Commander.
Getting nailed, buddy, getting nailed. Yeah, you're losing those components.
Target acquired.
Wilco, focusing
Right,
fire.
That's not terrible. Oh, shit, sorry, bro. I blame you. You ran in front of my laser.
Converge on your location. Stay frosty, Commander.
Staying frosty. Look, you can't characterize every exercise of authority as tyranny. I just don't think that's fair. But if I was a tyrant, I would be just. Nah, fascism's gay, to be honest. I can't, like, it's annoying that people keep going on about it, because, like, whatever comes next won't be the ideology of the 20th century, and that's what fascism is. It's like a very, very 20th century ideology. It's also very parochial. Like, in the same way that liberalism doesn't work when it's exploited. I mean, fascism didn't work in fucking Italy, but I suppose it's Italy. What are you going to do? Bro, get out of my face. There you go.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Shit. Too close, too close. Yeah, it's not so much that, like, all power corrupts except when I have the power. It's just, look, if someone's going to be corrupt, why shouldn't it be me rather than them? How are you still alive? I've decided I kind of view ideology as a concept as kind of LARPing. Anyone who says like I'm an ist or an ism, I'm just like, right, you're a LARPer. I don't want a total state. The problem we have now with the managerial state is that it's a fucking total state. You know, this is a major problem. Like, you know, like honestly, and I hate saying it because it's such a gay thing to say, but like, the left has metastasized into what you would call a kind of neo-fascism. Like, the crazy amount of administrative power that the left has is just wild, frankly, and not good. Well, like I said, there's no point calling it fascism because it's not going to be fascism, because fascism was a thing and you're never getting it back. And like I said, it's also just gross. Like, I find fascism generally embarrassing, to be honest. Why don't you have a little Italian man sticking his chin out and marching up and down while his goons invade every aspect of society? It's like, yeah, I just don't fancy that, weirdly. Oh god, what can't I afford? Hero Black Knight, motherfucker, can't afford that. Which is a real shame, because that is a beauty of a mech, isn't it? 2 Ultra AC5s, a bunch of medium lasers, double heatsinks, endo steel. And extra armor. God damn it. Legit disappointed I can't afford that. I mean, even if I sold all my guys, still don't have 11 mil. I guess I'd do it. Demolition or Scorched Earth. No, not against Steiner. I need them for money. Right, Defense and Warzone, I'll do. We've had Survive the Drive on. Blow interviewed him.
Weather's really kicking up, Commander.
Oh, is it?
Your visibility will be limited out there.
Huh. Our big problem is the weather. No, maybe underwhelming seems. I don't know. I mean, I like the Black Knight. Like the Ultra AC5s is a great loadout because they just chew through armor. A bunch of golems in the chat coveting the ring. Yeah, but this is just a really extreme way of characterizing real life.
Reactor online.
Like, we need to be able to do things
Weapons online.
collectively using the state.
All systems nominal.
Enemy mech approaching.
We are walking right into the thick of it, Commander. Help each other hold back the tide of the enemy advance as long as possible, and then get the hell out of there.
No, I'm just
Waiting for your extraction.
playing this because I need to stay awake because I'm trying to defeat jet lag. No, the best weapon for damage to heat ratio has got to be the medium laser. And I'm thinking weight to damage ratio actually. But even then, I do think the medium laser is still better. It's something like 3 heat for 5 damage. The PPC is like 10 heat for 10 damage.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Well, I'm back in England now, Sigil. But I arrived in this morning. Oh, but I tell you, I'm having real trouble keeping my eyes open. Yeah, I think you're right on that. You know, with your analogy, you would never have left the Shire. I think that's correct. Where the fuck's this checkpoint?
Enemy forces moving in, Commander.
Okay.
Get ready for them.
Yeah, and I think the armies of Mordor will just wind up on your doorstep and just take you over eventually. Need to build a power base. Okay with exercising authority, and you have to be okay with it because you know that what you're doing is the right thing. Well, what makes a state legitimate in the libertarian view? You're going to say something like consent of the governed. Oh, hey man. Glad you enjoyed the movies list video. I enjoyed making it. It was quite spontaneous, to be honest.
Inbound on your position. Get ready for some company.
New target, Shadowhawk.
All guns on shift target.
Armor penetration doesn't work that way in Battletech. Like the PPC penetrates 10 armor. Medium laser penetrate 5. So the Shadowhawk is just the most disappointing mech ever. I like the look of the Shadowhawk, but it's just shit.
Mech destroyed.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
No, the consent of the government isn't good enough for me.
Target acquired.
I think there needs to be more than that, because any government that can govern has the consent of the governed. And this is something that, like, you know, people like Rousseau and like the founding fathers would point out. But like, look, if people aren't revolting, then there must be at least some sort of tacit consent, even if it's not explicit and affirmative. So okay, well, you know, if they have it already, what are we arguing over?
New target, Vindicator. Target acquired.
Coordinated fire on requested target.
I did bring up The Godfather. I said I don't like it. Well, I haven't even seen it, to be honest, but like, I don't like the genre that it's a part of. It's just lionizing vice and belligerence. Yeah, if you want to keep straw manning what I'm saying with the people are just too dumb to decide themselves. I mean, yeah, the average IQ is 100, which means half of them are dumber than that. So yeah. Like I said, it's not that, you know, I don't want an intrusive total state. This is the thing. But we have to have a positive plan for what we want the state to do.
Stay as long as you like.
And not doing anything is not a positive plan, it's a negative plan. So we can't have that. I think I'm gonna have to go see if I can flake on the sofa or something. Not that my kids are gonna let me fucking sleep. Well, I'm just feeling dizzy at this point.
Let's get out of here, Commander. Job well done.
Alright, I'm gonna head off, folks. But thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow, I think. So, 'cause I'm gonna take tomorrow off to recover. So I'll see you all later.